Dasgupta, Shania Mathew, Tamam Mubarish, and Leslie Amol Simon performing their heartwarming piece, The Earthquake. Essentially about two people, the performance looks at the weight and meanings behind human connection, loneliness, and unspoken words. This is a story of cycles, of coming together, drifting apart, and all the spaces in between. Today's performance is part of MAP's Youth Collective's engagements. The collective is for, of, and by young people to explore our shared identities and interests through art. Our series, Oddwit, looks at the intersection of art, youth culture, and audiovisual media and encourages discovery of old and new performances, music, film, video, sound art, and media. This is also a reminder to everyone to please switch off or keep their phones on silent, and please do not take any flash photography. And now, without further ado,
we are proud to present The Earthquake, an adaptation of Bhūmikampa, Das Erdbeben.
Did you forget your knife?
No.
Why aren't you cutting it then? Okay. Sure. So today I had the most awkward interaction. I was in the elevator and this couple entered. And they were fighting. They didn't even see me there. They kept on fighting. You know what was worse? They were blocking the door. I tried asking them to move, but they didn't even hear me. They were only fighting. Eventually, I had to push through them to get off at my floor. You know what was weird? It was like I was in the middle of their argument without actually being in their argument. It was like a weird deja vu. So, how was your day?
Why are you telling me this?
What do you mean?
Why are you telling me this kind of story?
What do you mean, this kind of story?
Do you want me to cut the apple or not?
No, you're changing the subject. It's like you don't like to finish conversations that you start.
I think we talk about the same thing.
No, you were very particular when you said, why this kind of story? Look, if this kind of story is what we talk about every day, then it wouldn't even be this kind of story. What? God, barely 5 minutes and it already feels like I'm going mad. I don't even know if I'm making sense anymore. Sameer, I'm really tired.
I need to go to the loo. I didn't forget my knife.
Yeah? You said.
I'll take the apple now.
Is something going on with you?
Yes.
Okay, then talk to me about it.
You shouldn't have come today.
Seriously, you're actually, wow, you're ridiculous. Look, if you're going to tell me I shouldn't have come today, then you also need to explain why.
Is this all planned? I don't know why you do this. You're acting like...
I feel like I'm being gaslighted into believing that I did something. Okay, what did I do? What did I plan? What am I doing that's bothering you so much?
Who was this couple in the elevator today?
Wait a minute. Are we in a reality show? Are there secret cameras recording us? Because it feels like you're in a competition where the fastest person to change conversation topics wins.
When did this happen, this elevator thing? Today?
You know what? I'm tired of talking about myself. Let's talk about you. Anything interesting happening?
Indeed, yeah, indeed. Something really interesting is happening.
Why are you so afraid of talking about yourself? Huh? I think I'm going to leave.
What? Are you serious?
Clearly, there's something on your mind that you're not willing to say. And I'm tired. Why are we talking in circles? I don't know. Maybe I should just leave and next time could be easier.
There's no next time. I thought you don't like circles.
Ee sala nan hodre tirga barala ikkade. I'm going.
What are you waiting for?
Fine.
Idu marunnu idu vende.
Nang bada itko neene.
That's exactly what I suspected you would say.
Tale kettidiya? Huh? What does that mean?
Again! That's exactly what I suspected you would say.
Fuck you, Sameer. You know what? I haven't slept the last few nights. I kept thinking about you and me and how we got here. How did something that started with so much joy end up being so steeped in anxiety? Was it you or me? I think it was the both of us. What do you think killed us?
Kainyo, are you done? Are you done? Do you think you've won something?
I'm not a child, Sameer. And this isn't a competition. I didn't realize you thought we were in one.
You don't see it, right?
See what? Huh? I'm so confused.
Janu there.
Okay, so then, can we talk about it? Because it feels like all my relationships are getting more and more fragile every day. People don't seem to care anymore. They're so afraid of having expectations that they've forgotten what it's like to trust. But I want to trust. I want to have expectations. I want you to have expectations from me. I want to build relationships that last.
I
want
know! I get that! Look at you. Look how you're holding on to that apple now.
You're the one who said we wouldn't meet again, not me.
And you're the one who wanted to leave and is still talking to me.
Do you want me to leave?
I don't know.
What do you mean you...
Sometimes I wonder
About?
aliens. So there are aliens, right? I mean, if I believe they are there, they must be there. I wonder how they're doing up there in all that empty space. Do you think they'd be friends with us?
An interspace friendship seems easier at this point, to be honest.
It must be quite lonely out there.
Where? In space?
Yeah.
No, I think space is beautiful. I mean, if I was out there, I'd love to know that despite everything going on in people's lives, they feel a little bit better when they look up at me. But there can be loneliness and beauty as well, I guess.
But how will you know that people are seeing you?
Well, because I'm a star in the night sky. Obviously. No, I mean, look, if aliens were out there, I think they'd park their spaceships close enough that they could see us and hear us, but just far enough that they seem like a star. And trust me, I'd be on that spaceship.
Really? Okay. Do you think they would land somewhere?
Maybe they do, or maybe they don't. Or maybe they're listening to us and will land in front of us right now.
നീ ആൾ അടിപൊളിയാണ് കേട്ടോ ലൈക്ക് ചുമ്മാ പൊളിയാണ് sometimes I wonder about you. It's like you are already out there. I'm here and you're out there.
Do you want to be out there?
No, I want to be here.
It doesn't seem like you do. It seems like you want to run away.
This goes nowhere. As always. This goes nowhere.
I really can't do this. I really can't. Why do I keep getting stuck in these situations with uncommunicative people who have no idea what they're thinking themselves? Forget about being able to tell someone else. You know, I spent my entire childhood in that space, and I refuse. I refuse to be in that space anymore. I can't act like everything is okay. I can't live in this world of anger. You should have just called me and told me that you didn't want to meet me today.
Really? You are part of that world of anger. And you live in it. Okay. The people who blocked you in that elevator when you wanted to leave, who are they actually? I think you're the one who is fighting against them. And the whole world.
Right.
For what? I don't know. Do you even know? After the earthquake, you just go on like nothing happened. You know what you do? You hide. That's what you do. You hide, and that's why your hands are empty now.
Wait, what earthquake? Huh? There is no earthquake. It's all in your head. You of all people don't get to say that I am not okay. I've been nothing but honest with you about everything. For 3 years I've shared myself with you. That's why you can sit there and say these things to me. You say you don't know, but you do. You do know. Do you not see the part you play? Do you have no self-awareness? Or are you busy ignoring everything to make yourself feel better? Huh? No, really. Who the fuck do you think you are telling me that I need to fix my issues? What about your issues? Of course. Sameer doesn't have any issues. Sameer is just perfect. I'm not the one fighting against the world, Sameer. I'm not the one living in a world of anger.
You know it's 3 years for you, right? Because for me, it's 3 days and 6 hours. Do you get it? Do you get the math? Think about it. We meet 30 minutes a week. And 30 minutes a week is 78 hours in total. And that is 3 days and 6 hours. That's all.
Right. So, if according to you, we've only met for 3 days and 6 hours, then who the fuck do you think you are commenting on my life? Huh? No wonder we don't know each other.
Now you see it.
Somebody could spend every day of their life with you and they wouldn't know you at all.
Who knows you?
I thought you knew me.
Who will ever know you?
I guess the only person who'll truly know us is ourselves. But that doesn't mean we can't let other people in. I'm not eating that.
Now you got exactly what you wanted.
And what exactly did I want?
To act like nothing happened.
Right.
You want to try?
No, Sameer, I don't want to try.
Do you think a relationship with another human will ever progress if just one person tries?
Why don't you tell me? ಬೇಡ ನನಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದೇ ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಅವೇ I don't want it, Sameer. Sameer,
You don't want to change.
where is the relationship between the skin of an apple and wanting to change?
The more you deny it, the more you build a wall between
So you
us.
do agree? You agree that there is a wall between
Of
us?
course, over time we have learned very well to build walls between
I
people.
wish I had a time machine.
To do what?
I'd go back to Mathew 3 years ago and I'd tell him to never accept half of your apple.
Why haven't you said this earlier?
ನಿಂಗೆ ನೋವಾಗ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ ನಾನು ಈ ಥರ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ? If somebody had told me they regretted meeting me, it would devastate me.
You know what? I think you should use your time machine, Mathew. You should. Do you remember that day in the office when I gave you the other half of the apple? You see it, right?
See what?
The color of that apple.
How can I see it? You just peeled it. How can I know what color it is now?
By remembering,
Oh,
it was the same as in the office.
it's just an apple. An apple is an apple, Sameer. It's only an apple.
Did you come to say goodbye?
I don't know.
Because this apple, and this meeting, it's ഒരുമാതിരി ആചാരം പോലെ ആയിട്ടില്ലേ?
But aren't traditions meant to be broken? I mean, not all traditions are good. Some need to be broken to make way for better ones. Right?
Are we breaking it right now?
I don't know. Are we?
I think so.
Look, green or red, it's just an apple. I really, really hate apples. I've always hated them. You know, when I was a kid, the first thing that was handed to me when I got back home from school was a plate of fruit. Yellow. Toko. Tinu. And on most days, it was an apple. But the thing is, I really don't like apples. Illa, beda. Nang beda adu. The thing is, I'm not a fan of fruit in general. No, they're just too sweet. But with apples, it's not just the sweetness, it's the texture. It's the way it feels in your mouth when you bite into it. The tartness it leaves behind, I'm just not a fan. You know what? Forget about red apples. I particularly hate green apples. He looked so lost that day. He was sitting in a corner of the kitchen, watching as everybody chatted away with one another. He was so quiet. And nobody seemed to notice him. It was almost like he preferred it that way, to disappear into the walls. I think that's why. That's why I walked up to him and asked him his name. To be honest, I never really expected to be here. I always thought this would be a one-and-done situation. No, really, look at us. We're so different. Opposites on the spectrum. So when he offered me half of his apple, I said, sure. What's the harm, right? It's only an apple.
We are so different.
I thought that's what supposedly makes this beautiful.
I feel lonely.
Me too.
We are two very different and lonely souls.
Isn't that why we started hanging out in the first place? Lonely souls will always gravitate
Towards
towards
other lonely souls. Yeah. Do you think it happens with aliens as well?
Yeah, I guess aliens can feel lonely as well.
Are they listening to us and landing in front of us right now?
I sincerely hope so.
I want you to close your eyes.
Huh?
I want you to close your eyes and imagine something.
No. Why suddenly close your eyes? No.
What? Just close your eyes.
For what, Sameer? No.
I told you, imagine something. It's gonna be fun, I promise you.
Is it though?
Yeah, it is. Just close your eyes.
Sameer, this is...
Close it.
Okay. Make it quick.
Closed? I want you to close your eyes and imagine this. Imagine that you suddenly hear a very strange sound. This whole place now starts to shake heavily. You can now see cracks on the wall and the roof. Walls are breaking, brick by brick. Suddenly, a very bright light enters the room, so bright that you can't see anything. Sound becomes silent now. After some seconds, you slowly open your eyes. What world do you see?
I say darkness.
Darkness?
Yeah. Like being on a boat in the middle of the ocean on a dark, stormy night.
What are you doing on that boat?
Sleeping?
Isn't it dangerous?
It isn't real. How can anything that's not real be dangerous?
You're sleeping in a boat in the middle of a dark, stormy night. It feels very dangerous and real to me.
If I say it's not real, then it's not real.
I see. Are your feelings real?
I never feel real.
That is a feeling. That is a feeling, and it's real.
Right, right. If we trusted all of our feelings to be real, then there would be absolute chaos.
It is already chaos.
It is, but it's like organized chaos. Yeah, where we have control over when something is going to happen and when something isn't. Because we choose which of our feelings to accept and show. If we trusted all of our feelings, then there would be utter chaos. No control. What?
Are you trying to control your chaos?
Always.
When I open my eyes, I don't see darkness.
Yeah? What do you see?
I am stuck. I'm stuck inside a bubble. ചുറ്റിലും ഇരുട്ടാണ്. എനിക്കൊന്നും കാണാൻ വയ്യ. അകത്തെന്തോ പശപശപ്പും വഴുവഴപ്പൊക്കെ ഉള്ള എന്തോ ഒന്നിങ്ങനെ അതിൽ ഞാനിങ്ങനെ നീന്തുവാ. And I'm scared. I'm trapped in this. അതുകൊണ്ട് മേലയിലൊരു ചുവന്ന വലിയ വലയം. I'm like, this is it. This is my chance. ഞാൻ മെല്ലെ അതിൻ്റെ ആ ലൈഫ് ബോയുടെ അതിൻ്റെ നേർക്ക് പൊങ്ങാൻ തുടങ്ങി. അതിങ്ങനെ ആദ്യം വലത്തോട്ട്, പിന്നെ ഇടത്തോട്ട്, മേലോട്ട്, താഴോട്ട് ആടി 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 വന്നു നിന്നു. ഞാനതിങ്ങനെ പിടിച്ചു. ഇനി എനിക്ക് പുറത്ത് കിടക്കാം. ഇനി എനിക്ക് രക്ഷപ്പെടാം. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out. ആ ബബിളിൻ്റെ അറ്റത്തൊരു ഓട്ട. അതിന്ന് ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ട് വെളിച്ചം വരുവാ. ഒരു രാക്ഷസന്റെ പോലെ ഒരു കൊടുങ്കാറ്റ് അതെന്റെ നേർക്ക് വരുവാ. ഞാൻ ആ ലൈഫ് ബോയുടെ മേലെ എൻ്റെ 2 കൈകളും കൊണ്ട് മുറുക്കി പിടിച്ചു. പക്ഷെ ആ കൊടുങ്കാറ്റ് അതെന്നെ അടിച്ച് തെറിപ്പിച്ചു കളഞ്ഞു. I'm flying around now. ഞാനിങ്ങനെ എങ്ങോട്ടാന്നറിയാതെ ഇങ്ങനെ പറന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുക. എൻ്റെ ചുറ്റും കുറെ മുഖങ്ങൾ എന്നെ നോക്കി ചിരിക്കുക. നിങ്ങളൊക്കെ ആരാ? What is your name? What? What? What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? Yours? What is your name? No one's talking to me. നിങ്ങൾക്കൊന്നും ചെവി കേൾക്കുന്നില്ലേ? പേരല്ലേ ചോദിച്ചോളൂ? എനിക്ക് നല്ല ദേഷ്യം വരുന്നുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ. എല്ലാരും പോയി. ഞാൻ വീണ്ടും ആ ബബിളിന്റെ അകത്താ. ചുറ്റിലും ഇരുട്ടാ. അതേ പശവശപ്പ്, അതേ വഴുവഴുപ്പ്, അതേ ഒരു മുഖം ബാക്കിയുണ്ട്. അതെന്നെ നോക്കി ചിരിക്കുക. അതിങ്ങനെ എൻ്റെ ബബിളിൻ്റെ അടുത്തേക്ക് വന്നിട്ട് എൻ്റെ നേർക്ക് കൈ നീട്ടി. അതിൻ്റെ വിരലുകൾ അതിൻ്റെ ബബിളിൻ്റെ തൊട്ടടുത്ത് വരെ വന്ന് എൻ്റെ ബബിളിൽ തൊട്ടു. ഞാൻ ഒരു കരിങ്കൽ കൂനയുടെ മേലെ വന്ന് വീണു. ചുറ്റിലും ഇരുട്ടാ. It's dark all over again. It is dark. It's dark.
What do you want from me, Sameer? Do you want me to give you my hand? Because I will. I will give you my hand. But will you take it? Because honestly, it's tiring to constantly offer someone your hand and to not have them take it.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Didn't we already talk about this?
You said, I don't know.
And my answer hasn't changed. What if I came completely empty-handed, Sameer? What if I didn't bring an apple today?
You're playing mind games now. Because then we'd be having a completely different conversation. Look, I'm sorry, okay?
For what?
I've been accusing you of not telling the truth. Look, you brought a green apple today. You didn't bring a red one like you usually do. Why today? Huh? Look, I'm sorry for hurting you. I'm sorry for accusing you of not telling the truth. I'm really sorry.
What is this truth that you keep speaking about? Huh?
Do you know that feeling when you suddenly realize that you're lonely as hell? I didn't have a lot of friends at school or university. None, actually. Well, one. Yeah, we met while playing chess. We didn't talk much, but I liked him. You know, it was not about the words. It was more about actions. Playing chess, back and forth, a balance. He didn't show up at some point. He was gone. And one day I saw him walking towards me in the hallway. I wanted to go up to him and ask him what was going on. He sees me coming towards him, and at the same moment, he turns away and walks back. There was this contempt and disgust in his eyes towards me. Do you hate me?
Yes. Sometimes. Look, hate is too strong a word. But sometimes I feel like I must hate you for making me feel this way. For the circles, for the so-called honesty. And then I realize it's maybe not you that I hate. Maybe it's myself that I hate for coming back here every week. You know, I ask myself why. Why, Matthew, why? Why do you keep coming here every week when all you receive in return is nothing? And then I realize it's because I care. I care about you. But do you care about me?
I'm in the process, okay? I'm in the process of learning to show and live this language of tenderness and care. There's a vocabulary to that language which is lost when you forget how to speak it. Do you know what I mean?
When I was younger, I used to think my mother hated me. Yeah. She never hugged me. She never said, I love you. She never showed me care. I don't know if I know what it feels like to accept care. How do I accept care? Can I accept care? I sometimes wonder if this is why I'm lonely. If my loneliness is of my own creation. I smile, I laugh, but then I wonder if it reaches my eyes. Can you see it in my eyes? Or am I just smiling for you? For the people around me? For my mother? So that she doesn't ever see my loneliness. You know, I see myself from afar and I know I'm acting. When I'm acting, I'm not feeling. When I'm not feeling, then the heaviness can't set in. It doesn't move into my body, into my soul. But I hide from the fact that it's already in my soul. I remember wanting my mother to stroke my hair, to hold me, to show me care. But she never did. And I don't think she could. She was so lost in her own loneliness that she couldn't see mine. She couldn't see me. And that's all I want. That's all I want. Even now, I want to feel fingers in my hair. I want to be held. I want to be shown care. But do I even know what care is? Or do I hate myself so much that when I'm shown care, I don't think I deserve it? You know, when I ask you if you care, I don't think I'd believe you if you said yes. I'm tired. I'm so tired, Sameer. It can't be this hard to let the light in, to love myself. Why can't I love myself?
Pancakes. Pancakes. It's. Can't you do both? I mean, every time I look at people, I look at their shoulders, I see this heavy weight of loving and hating themselves at the same time. You know, many voices from inside and outside which are hurtful, disappointing, bad, strange, beautiful, funny, and loud fall on them and make pancakes with their brains. No, I see these pancakes in my mother's head. It's in my head. It's in everyone's head, and everyone told my mother to put something else on the pancakes. Okay, it's really simple. Take care of your own pancakes. I know it's a weird metaphor, but think about it. Why can't people just let you choose your own pancakes and toppings? Okay. I hate myself. But I love myself. You know? And pancakes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, you should decide your own toppings on your pancakes, right? Before suggesting toppings to other people.
Exactly.
But the best part about pancakes is the fact that you can share them with others. No matter how much you like eating them, no matter how delicious they are. One day you'll wake up and you'll realize that you're all alone. Because you never shared your pancakes with others. And now, nobody else wants to share theirs with you. All alone. Heru. ಯಾರಿಗಿಷ್ಟ ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರೇ ಊಟ ತಿನ್ನೋದು?
Who told you I don't want to share my pancakes? Who told you that? What I said, I don't like your toppings on mine.
Right. But like you said, our toppings and our pancakes are a part of us, right? They make us who we are.
Yeah?
But that doesn't mean you can't try them. Look, I don't love my pancakes. I think I've made that very clear now. But whether I love them or hate them, they're mine. How will you know me if you don't try my pancakes? And more importantly, how will I know you if you don't let me try yours?
I don't want to try. That's the whole point here.
ನಂಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಸತಿ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ನಿಂಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸಮೀರ್. Damn it.
What is your name?
Sameer.
What is your name? What is your name?
Sameer.
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 What is your
Sameer.
name? What
Sameer.
is your
Sameer.
name? You need a therapist, Mathew.
You know, sometimes I think you're a ghost. You're constantly disappearing. Every time. Every time I think you just And there, you vanished. And it's like you never existed in the first place.
What?
You know exactly what I mean.
That I don't exist in your life.
Do I exist in your life? Huh?
You know, I think I don't know you and you don't know me.
I think we know each other too well.
Hi. Hi. I'm Sameer. I'm an anxious alien. I'm lonely and strange, afraid of getting in touch with other humans and their feelings. But that's okay. That's okay. What's your name?
You're being unfair to me.
What?
You're expecting me to move on and to accept that you've understood what I'm trying to say. You're expecting me to understand you. But I have no idea if you've understood me. How can you just expect me to move on? There's this feeling inside my chest, and I can't ignore it. You know, I wish I could say, hi, I'm Matthew. Why are you here on earth if you're so afraid of other human beings and their feelings? But I can't, and I don't want to. I'm tired, Sameer. I'm tired of it all. I'm tired of the pain, the loss, the grief, the anxiety, but most importantly, I'm tired of the love. I'm tired of loving you without knowing if you love me. You know, I ask myself if we're even friends anymore. Because friends don't do this. Friends don't make you feel this way. They don't take, and not give anything back. They don't make you want to run away. They don't make you want to cry. And now you saying that you're an alien, it's making me afraid, Sameer. Because that means you can't see what you're doing to yourself, to me. No, Sameer, I'm afraid. I'm so afraid.
I need you.
I don't want to need you. But I do. Needing someone is not healthy, okay?
Why it is?
How? How?
Imagine you're in a boat in the middle of a dark, stormy night and the boat is sinking. What would you do? You'd call for help. And it feels good if someone comes.
You are all alone on that boat. Why would I waste my time hoping for somebody else to come and save me when I could just save myself or spend time with myself.
You don't know if anyone would come. But you can call me.
Oh. Can I?
Yes.
I don't trust that you'll pick up. You haven't before.
I know.
Hey, Sameer. Do those two people ever end up listening to each other?
Support all throughout. Thank you.